from your most watched, most trusted weather source. Today is a First Alert Weather Day.
Icy conditions expected to really start to develop here probably over the next few hours. A few slick spots possible. Roads are treated well enough that I don't know if we would have too many issues until some heavier precipitation moves in through the overnight hours. Look at this. We've got almost both Carolinas covered up in winter weather alerts. We've got a little bit of down East Carteret not included in any winter alerts. Portions of the Outer Banks, Hatteras and Ocracoke, and then a little bit of coastal South Carolina that's not included in the winter weather alerts. We've got ice storm warnings, we've got winter storm warnings, we've got winter weather advisories. So what does it all mean? Well, it just means we're expecting a lot of ice, a lot of winter weather issues, as is most of the country. I don't know if I've ever seen winter storm warnings stretch from New Mexico all the way up to Maine, basically Canada. That's pretty incredible. And this is the winter storm we've been watching for a week now. Here's what it looks like on radar. We've got snow increasing, sleet increasing across portions of the Carolinas up into Virginia. And that's kind of wave one. This is kind of the initial moisture that originally looked like it would head for us today when we were the coldest, and then we started dropping rain chances the closest we got to Saturday. Here's the second round. This is the main storm system and probably the heaviest precipitation that's going to be moving across the country, and just a ton of different precipitation types. We've got rain, we've got sleet and freezing rain, we've got snow. And that's what's going to make this system so impactful, is every portions of states kind of see different impacts from this system. Back here at home, we're just now starting to see the atmosphere support a little bit of lighter wintry mix, probably mostly sleet at this point, but wouldn't be surprised to see some flurries. We saw a report of flurries down at the National Weather Service office in Newport. So the atmosphere is getting ready, but we're kind of just now getting into when rain chances and precipitation chances start to rise. Could start to see a little bit of sleet move into southern Onslow, but temperatures will be kind of right there around freezing. It looks pretty light too. We've had a little batch around New Bern, now over towards Oriental. Have another little batch of maybe a sleet or flurry mix moving across Highway 17 north of Maysville through portions of Jones County. The heaviest precipitation right now just went through LaGrange. It's about to go through Kinston. So let us know what you see with this batch. I would bet it's sleet, but could be just freezing rain, maybe even a snowflake or two mixed in with that storm system. Over the next couple of hours, we start to see more of these showers start to develop, and that's when the icing will really get underway. It's not too widespread, it's not too heavy until we get past midnight, and notice we're starting to get above freezing in New Bern, still at 29 in Jacksonville, 42 in Beaufort. So coast don't really have any concerns, but 28 in Greenville, 24 in Rocky Mount, whatever it is, sleet, freezing rain, it's going to stick, it's going to cause issues immediately. By sunrise, we start to see those above freezing temperatures working past Highway 11, and that's where we start to get into a little bit more of an icing situation for those counties that have quarter-inch or more of expected ice. Everyone else, you might see some sleet mix in with the rain, but you're above freezing. It's not going to cause any issues. Another lull as we end the day on Sunday, still at freezing in Rocky Mount. There's still going to be some ice where we have those winter storm warnings, but then some really heavy precipitation moves through. We're just too warm. Temperatures might spike into the 40s and 50s, might get close to 60 in Beaufort, 62 in Hatteras. Not even going to rule out a rumble of thunder as we go through Sunday night into Monday morning. This is going to be really good rain for us to help with the dry conditions, and now that we're above freezing, not going to cause any more issues. So this glazed to 10th of an inch of ice, just maybe a few slick spots. Watch out for that. Once you get closer to this dark purple into the darker purple, that's when you start to get into more of a power outage concern, from isolated here, scattered here, to widespread here. So we still expect a lot of these impacts to be getting worse the more west you go. Highway 11 all the way out to I-95, and with the entire state just seeing issues from this system, especially to the power grids. Hopefully it's more sleet than freezing rain, or we could have some really bad issues across the state of both South and North Carolina. So temperatures tonight cold, but starting to increase by the time we get to sunrise. That puts some of us above freezing to start the day. Others have to work our way up to it. So average high of about 40 degrees with the rain continuing, but after about 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow, besides maybe Rocky Mountain northward up to Roanoke Rapids, I think we're all back to above freezing, all back to rain.
Okay, so that would be good once we make that transition, but I know maybe some folks at home thinking, when is this actually going to start? You mentioned, but there was someone who sent me a video of Grapple from a Husky area, but no, that's northern. Yeah,
it's been a slow process. We kind of dropped rain chances for today the past couple of days because we really thought that things would be delayed a little bit.
Okay, all right, thanks, Zach.